warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Diah Ramadhani with student number 2341-2060 from Class Akuntansi 23A. In this video, I will explain the material on occupational health and safety in the secretarial practice course. Understanding K3. Occupational health and safety. Occupational health and safety is a systematic effort to create a safe, healthy, and risk-free work environment that can cause work accidents or work-related diseases. K3 is an important part of workplace management because it aims to protect works, equipment, and production process from various potential hazards that might arise in daily work activities. K3 objective. The main objective of implementing K3 is to protect workers from various risks that can endanger their safety and health. In addition, K3 also aims to improve work efficiency and productivity, prevent and reduce the possibility of accident and occupational disease, and protect company assets from damage or loss. Good K3 implementation also contributes to the sustainability of company operation in the long term. Basic principle of K3. The basic principle of K3 include three main steps, namely hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control. Hazard identification is carried out to identify all potential hazards in the work environment. After that, a risk assessment is carried out to determine the likelihood and impact of the hazard. The last step is risk control, namely by taking action to eliminate or reduce the hazard so that it does not cause accident or health problem. Types of workplace hazard. Workplace hazards can be grouped into several types, including physical hazards such as loud noise, extreme temperature, and radiation. Chemical hazards such as exposure to toxic gas, dust, and chemical vapors. Biological hazards such as virus, bacteria, or fungi. Ergonomic hazard due to improper work posture or lifting heavy loads. Psychological hazard such as excessive work pressure and conflict between works, and mechanical hazard from the use of machine or heavy equipment that can cause accident. Personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment is equipment that must be used by work to protect himself from potential hazard in the workplace. This type of PPE is adjusting to the type of hazard faced, including safety helmets to protect the head, mask or respirators for respiratory protection, protective glass to protect the eye from chemical splashes or protective gloves to protect a hand from sharp object or chemical, and safety socks to prevent food injuries. Obligation of employee and workers. In implementing K3, employees have an obligation to provide a safe and healthy work environment, provide K3 training and facilities, and ensure that all work use PPE in accordance with standards. In addition, employers must also report if a work accident occurs. On the other hand, workers have an obligation to comply with all work safety procedures, use the PPE provided, and report unsafe conditions found in the workplace so that they can be handled immediately. Occupational Health and Safety Management System. Occupational health and safety management system is a managerial approach used to ensure that all aspects of OHS are implemented conscientiously and systematically in a company based on PP No. 50 of 2012. Occupational health and safety management system include elements such as OHS, policy and commitments, OHS planning, implementation and operation, monitoring and evaluation of OHS performance, and continuous review and improvement. Occupational health and safety management system help companies manage work risk and meet legal requirements and international standards. Action during an accident. If a work accident occurs, the first step to take is to remain calm and ensure that the area around the victim is safe to access. Next, first aid must be given by a P3K first aid officer or a trained co-worker. If necessary, immediately contact a medical professional. Once the situation is under control, the incident must be immediately reported to management or the authorities for investigation and corrective action to prevent it from happening again. Occupational health and safety culture in the workplace. Occupational health and safety culture is a positive attitude and behavior of all members of an organization in maintaining safety and health in the work environment. This culture is created when all parties, from management to works activity, and consistently prioritize safety in every activity. This can be realized through concert between works, reporting incident or unsafe condition, and training and open communication about the importance of ICC. A strong ICC culture will create a safer, more comfortable, and more productive workplace. K3 Training and Education. K3 training and education are important steps in increasing work awareness and ability to implement safety procedures. This training can include emergency response, use of personal protective equipment, the fighting and evacuation procedure. Training must be provided periodically, both for new and old works, so that they always understand the risks of the job and know how to deal with them. With good education and potential for work accident can be minimized. Emergency response procedure. Every workplace must have emergency response procedures that are clear and easy for all work to understand. This procedure includes steps to take in the event of a fire, earthquake, chemical spill, or other emergency, the location of evacuation routes, assembly point, and emergency equipment such as fire extinguisher and first aid kits must be known and easily accessible. Emergency response drills also need to be carried out routinely to ensure the readiness of all parties in dealing with critical situations. K3 Audits and Inspection. K3 audit and inspection are systematic activities carried out to evaluate the implementation of K3 in the workplace. Inspections are conducted to detect hazardous conditions or unsafe before they cause accident. Meanwhile, audit aim to assess whether the OHS management system is running according to applicable standards and regulations. The results of audit and inspection are used as a basis for continuous improvement in the company OHS system. OHS in the perspective of law and regulation. The implementation of OHS in Indonesia is regulated in various laws and regulations, including Law Number 1 of 1970 concerning occupational safety and PP number 50 of 2012 concerning the OHS management system. Compliance with this regulation is not only important for work safety but also prevent companies from legal sanction. Therefore, companies need to ensure that all OHS policies, procedures, and implementation are in accordance with applicable procedures. The role of technology in OHS. Technological development have made a major contribution to increase the effectiveness of OHS implementation. The use of automatic sensor system, wearable safety device, temperature and gas monitoring, and OHS management software allow early detection of hazard and improves the incident reporting process. Technology also allows companies to develop virtual reality-based simulation training that can enhance work learning experience in dealing with emergency situations, safety, and realistically. K3 as a long-term investment. Occupational health and safety is not a cost burden, but rather a long-term investment that is important for business continuity. Companies that implement K3 will have a safe work environment, low accident rate, and high productivity. In addition, the implementation of K3 can improve the company's image in the eyes of business partners, consumers, and regulation. Thus, K3 provides benefit not only operationally but also in terms of reputation and business sustainability. Conclusion: occupational health and safety is not only the responsibility of management, but is a shared obligation between employers and workers. Effective implementation of OHS will create a safe and healthy working environment, reduce the number of work accidents, and increase employee productivity and welfare. 3. Understanding and implementing OHS principles must be an important part of the work culture in every organization. That's all the video from me. I hope it's useful. Sorry if there are any wrong words. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.